Yeah. Welcome back, lovelies, to Let's Play The Call of Cthulhu. There's actually no "the" there, but I feel like it's appropriate. First things first, while I'm still conscious of what I'm doing. Oh, also, with me, XelionGraves, as if you don't know that already. Boop and boop. Put a few points into psychology, make us a little more perceptive on what's going on. And now, we shall be led by the cop guy. I forgot his name already. But before we do that, I have a special treat for myself. Ding! I has alcohol. Now, oh, we're gonna have one of those days, aren't we? I pulled too hard, my fingers go into a cramp. Alright, give me a sec here. Little bottle wants not to cooperate, huh? We'll see about that. Come on. Ah, gotcha. Sounds like my fingers on a good day. Oh, come on, there's one last little bead that's holding it together. Ah, gotcha. Alright. Now then, set you here. I'm gonna use my usual water cup, simply because the other cup that I have is all the way over there. Whatever. So, let's just pour us around. And pour half a cup, simply so it lasts longer. Set you over here. Put this back on the lid. I would prefer something with a cork, but whatever. It's fine, it's fine. And yeah, so let's bottoms up. That has a slight kick to it, which is weird, because normally this doesn't have a kick. Strange. I have no idea. Anyway, moving along, let's follow us, our investigative cop friend. But not quite yet. There's a thingy over here, I think. Let's see. Let's run, because these episodes take too long anyway. Alright, now, also have to make sure, real quick, that I'm making sound. Take too long anyway. Very good. Alright, now, put that there. Take this, put that there. Beautiful. Alright, now. Alcoholic. Anyway.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Right. Man, I could barely see that smoke coming out of there. Wonder what he's cooking. What is that? Y'all see that? It's like some kind of... It's probably dust over there or something, but... There it is. It almost looks like sparks. You know what it is? It's the freaking spider webs. There's like probably a ton of them over there. And you know the effect... I don't know what the effect is called, but the way light hits thread, like really thin thread that you can't normally see, but the light is reflected and it's like a pure white light reflecting back.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life is abandoned.
That's probably what it is. All life has led this place, but there's obviously a freshly used and freshly sharp axe
Sturdy.
Right there.
And well sharpened.
Now, hang on a second. The roots are here. Oh my god! Oh, wow! Okay, I was gonna say that axe may have chopped down this tree, but no. I don't think an axe could move that amount of earth. Only Keyleth in her stone elemental form could do that. I watched too much Critical Role. Oh, jeez. Hello.
1693.
Well, this has been here
This
for a
house is
while.
much older than it seems.
It's almost as old as I am. No, not really. This is... What year are we in? What century is this? Anyway, we're in, like, 1923, is it? Okay. What are you doing over there? Being all weird. Mysterious. Yeah, whatever. What is this? I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Psalms 3:5. Well, nothing like adding some Bible verses to make sure that we're in a unsettled mood. Why is that a thing, by the way? Horror movies do it all the time. Quoting Bible verses at just the right time to just make everything unsettling. I mean, I'm not a fan, but the Bible is supposed to be a thing that, like, encourages people and just... whatever.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Sarah Hawkins, she's the one that we're supposed to be investigating, right? She died in the fire of the mansion. There it is. It's like, where's the mansion? She died in the fire, along with the husband and the son, I think? It'd probably be over here. Charles Hawkins. Right.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Sorry, I was drinking my liquid courage. We're not alone here. Most definitely not alone. Silas has got to be around here somewhere.
Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Neighbors. Right. This is kind of a strange final resting place. Do they not have a official plot of land for gravestones? I mean, they've got a mansion. You'd think they'd have the funds for that. Or maybe this is the pet cemetery, and they've buried them here, and they're going to return. Run away! Anyway.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that
I want to see the new one. I haven't yet.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Sad. I've seen enough, though. We should investigate further.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Baker? Who is Baker? Is Kat Baker? Like, is that her last name? Interesting. I owe her a favor, so I'm probably going to be forced to shoot you or something. I don't know. You'll be fine, don't worry.
Poor kid.
Simon... What? Yes. Plans are in the way. Simon Hawkins. Yeah. 1924, 1913. Yeah. That's about all you can say.
Poor kid.
Alright. Now, Oh, it's a tree. Excuse me. Alright, now let's leave him be, and we'll make our way up to the mansion. This is the stairs? There's the stairs. Alrighty. Let's see what we got up here. I won't do that very much. I like the idea of going up and just flicking open the lighter, flicking it closed. It reminds me of a line from the Crow Stairway to Heaven series. Wasn't there an axe here?
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Thought so. No doubt, the caretaker saw me looking at him from where his lodge was. There'll be a lodge, cabin, the little hut that was over there. What has we here? Nothing. I don't know what type of furniture this stuff is, but I see it everywhere in all sorts of movies. It's like super common. I guess just Victorian era table,
This
maybe?
entrance is still in use.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Your door seems to
We're
be locked.
trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir. All right?
I was just trying to handle.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
We kind of did.
How we have it out on dark water.
No. We're, oh, geez, I'm timed.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true.
Go
I
for the
want
brain.
no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic
Alright.
accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's
Oh, come
why
on.
you
We live for
barricaded
danger.
the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Well, how's about you give us sort of this guided tour, right? And you can make sure that we don't touch anything we're not supposed to. We're trying to do an investigation here to find out what's what behind all this mystery. And also have trucks drive past my house with loud engines.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it
Probably.
won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see
Okay.
what more I can learn from this mansion.
I must say, nice coat, though. Alright. So, now that we've met Alfred, let's see what we got over here. Even in my other runs, I don't think I've ever
This
been this
gate
way.
is locked.
Locked indeed, huh? With what? I don't see a padlock or anything. It probably sinks into some kind of latch or something on the side. I want to find every nook and cranny of this place. There's probably nothing, all things considered, but I just want to be thorough. Because you never know when something might be missed in a game that I haven't actually played. Oh, it was leaves. That's what I was seeing. Because this is... Yeah, that's where I was looking down at this place from up there. Whoa. Nice.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Isolated from the world. Poor wretch. What do you think we were doing, Pierce? Just sitting in our office, never taking any cases.
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Spartan is simple? Okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey would beg to differ, and probably 300 too, but still. Ah, darn, I guess I can't break into his house. Probably for the best. Oh, hello.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Of course. Thankfully, I got a full bottle. It's not bourbon, but still. Oh, wait a minute. What? Fat lot of good that did. Bloody hell, I can't even look in there better. Alright. Wait, what was that? There's a thing in the corner. Eh? What is that? And why? Wait a minute. That's part of the window frame. That's nothing special. Ah, alright, let's go. Enough beating around the bush. Let's get inside that mansion. Let us make our way downtown, or rather uptown. Alright. Now we shall face our fears. Not really. We're not actually afraid of anything just yet. We had that vision
Yes.
when we were
Shall
going
we
through the caverny place, the underground looking thing.
Let's take a look inside.
Didn't we?
I'm with you.
Or wait. I may be talking about future events. Ignore me! Anyway, somebody Sue explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. I wonder if it's related to the Winchester family, actually. That is a fascinating story. Have not seen the movie on principle, because I hear it's just nothing but jump scares. Those are such a cheap trick for scares. It's stupid. Don't do it. I did watch The Bye-Bye Man, however, and I was pleasantly surprised. Specifically from the lack of jump scares. Anyway, let's see here. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pearson Bradley, oh yeah, that's the name of the cop dude, managed to calm him down. No, he didn't. The cop was nowhere to be found. He was sulking in the graveyard. I had to do everything psychologicalized. Anyway, they managed to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow
Right,
me.
and I see that shadow over there.
Who left this light on?
Ghosts? Wait, I have a CP! Not an SCP, mind you, but still. Excuse me. Ding! Alright, so just one more, and we can get rank 4 of psychology. Awesome. Then I should try... Ow! Yeah, bit my lip doing that. Let's see. I mean, honestly, I like the idea of saying the wrong thing in these dialogue options and getting screwed over, because it leads to a new, unknown, at least for me, a new path of which to take. Just like with, what's her name, Kat. And now, because I messed up, I owe her some sort of mysterious favor. So I'm just going to leave that low. Same thing with strength. And I think investigation allows me to pick locks, so I might want to try that. But I'm going to try and like focus on these three: psychology, spot hidden, and investigation. Yeah. That's probably good. Alright. Oh, crap. No. Start? Wait, did I do it? I did it. Alright. It took me way too long to figure that out. I just spat all over myself. Blech. If only I had some sort of HD camera, then you could catch every beautiful detail of my saliva just going... Also, by the way, what's that?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Hello.
What does this tell me?
It tells me that they know how to slice a steak. Anyway, Oh, hi. Okay, then. Let's... Oh, no, better. If you don't know what that's from, go watch Wayne's World. Totally worth it.
What kind of meat is this?
Toad? Like, a really... Well, no, it's got tentacles. Toads don't have tentacles. That is a... Let me get around to this... Oh, jeez. Hi. That's probably important. So I think they diced up Cthulhu's baby and decided to serve it for lunch. That's not a good thing.
This place is for the head of the
geez.
family, Charles
I have a
Hawkins.
few text messages there. I actually do need to check these because... Oh, jeez. My best friend, my bro, Raziel, got dizzy, blacked out, and slammed his head on the sink. So let's see what's going on here. He's okay, just really hurt. Yeah, I figured that's what it would be. Let me just send a message here. Let's see, that's good. Figured he'd be alright. Keep me posted. Alright. Let's set that over there. 71% charge, so that sucker does a pretty good job. The little charger thing that I have. Alright, sorry about that little kerfuffle. I just gotta check on the big guy every now and then. He was bleeding quite a bit, but that's actually normal for head wounds. He's got a concussion, but he's doing better. That's good. I mean, the concussion isn't, but these things happen. Alright, now, that's lit up. Hello?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Smashed his plate, so he wasn't having any of it. If this thing gets up and uses tentacle slap on me, hi, the angry man. So he's got a slab of the meat, and he's very angry. Probably because the kid threw down his slab of meat. He didn't want any part of it. Hello. Ah, good. Then we got one
So
here.
Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I would say some kind of argument between the son and the father. The father's getting angry because the kid isn't eating the meat, and the kid didn't want it, so he threw it down. And the father gets up, slams his chair back, and starts yelling at the son, probably. And the wife, Sarah here, decides to counter the argument, like, leave him alone, he's just a child, something like that, along those lines. That's what I would figure from this little scenario. Alright. Now, let's head back to the future. Da, da, da. Anyway,
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working,
I'm figuring
officer.
stuff out.
This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Is this because I'm drinking out of a plastic cup? There's like a thing where you need to drink alcohol out of a legitimate cup, not a cheap plastic thing. Now, I have been here before, and I could have sworn that that thing got up after a bit and, like, lunged at my face. I had a hallucination and freaked out. What the? It's a little army man. Funny, I didn't notice that at all at the table when I was looking around. Or the rat. Well, I guess I was kind of in the past mode, so probably wouldn't have shown up. Oh no! There's mold on it! If that is mold, it may actually just be the bloody innards of this, whatever the heck it is. Hello?
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Mayhaps Charles Hawkins was the antagonist of this particular thing. What the hell is that? What's under there? Probably a sewing table or something. I don't know. Huh? Ugh. Everything's coagulated. Oh dear, that one's just flat out blackness on top. Yeesh. Alright, let us away to the next... Ow! Oh my, I actually... Huh. So there is a sort of cooldown effect going on. That's nice. I was wondering if I would just be able to hold that indefinitely. Why is that stuff green? It's so strange. Anyway.
Was Charles
hello.
Hawkins some kind of explorer?
So that's Charles Hawkins in there, huh? Exploring the pyramids. More than likely finding answers to the whole bas-relief of the Cthulhu. A little tiny statue thingamajiggy. Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. Exotic ruins? Those are the pyramids. Without... That's a question I'd love to know. When did the pyramids become part of modern nomenclature? You know, you say the pyramids, you instantly think the pyramids of Giza. It's burned into our minds in this day and age, but there had to be a time where they were unknown. You know, back when they were covered in the layer of, was it limestone? Or sandstone? I always get those two mixed up. Like, I am bad at telling the difference between minerals. Anyway, it is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Oh, wait. I know what he was looking for. He was looking for the orb. You know the orb. The amnesia, the dark descent. Oh, hello. Doink. Ah.
They seem happy. But Charles is already looking off into the future. He's managed just to stop along the way.
He was seeking forbidden arcane knowledge. Probably.
Let's
maybe.
see if I can
I don't
find
know.
something the cops missed.
Go ahead and close the door. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. It's funny that the cop completely disappears. I could walk straight into him and he would have no idea. Excuse me.
They had a fight. Why?
Oh, hello. Ah. If this is where the fire started, then it's likely after the dinner. Hello? We got ourselves a shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh, geez. Hello. One shoe fell off and got kicked aside, I guess. He's got her by the arm here. Probably threw her onto the desk, maybe. We need more clues. Ah, what's this? It's a thing!
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Well, everybody in this game is, so why not? Ah. Probably after the fight, came in here to drink his sorrows away. Which, by the way, is not why I drink. I just simply enjoy the taste and the effect of dizziness on my head. Wait a minute.
If the painting,
A painting
I found
should
on
be
the
here.
docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Wait a second. Did this painting always have those tentacles? I don't remember that. You'd think I'd be all over that. You know, tentacles. Oh, he's got some kind of strange mystery abound. Cthulhu. Anyway, I'd be all over that. Maybe I missed something. Got a green check mark. Is that everything? But oh, what's this?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Interesting. So it stopped there at about Roman numerals 12, 11, 10, 10 o'clock sharp. Interesting. Not really, I have no idea what that means. Also, that looks like the outline of a body. A rather small body.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Wait, that's right. Where are the other scorch marks? If they were in here, then they would have burned up with the sun. But I don't see anything. Interesting. I think that's about it for this area. Yeah, let's return to the... Wait, investigate the fire. I can't return to the to normal, so I guess I'm missing something. I think I still need to figure out what started the fire in the first place. Ugh, I don't have my lighter. Actually, this probably started the fire. What am I looking for? Oh! Ooh, here we go.
Did
Bloody
someone escape
fingerprints.
the fire?
I mean, that looks vaguely more like Charles Hawkins there, not her, simply from the outline, but it's still hazy. It could have been either one. Ah, now I can return. Okie dokie.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
What's this?
And the boy.
Little army man again.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Yeah, let's just piss him off right off the bat. Nah. The clues don't match. If the kid died in here, we've got his scorch marks outlined in permanence. But the other two were not here. They did not burn up in the mansion, at least not in this area.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Oh, I cannot wait until the sinking city comes out. And if it lives up to its concept, which I am quite confident it will not, because games have to have an ending. And the sinking city, the whole concept is you gather the clues yourself, nothing tells you where to go, and you can accuse people wrongfully. And unless it's like that one game where, I forget what it was, but it was an indie title where you're an investigator, you go into a place, and if you wish, you can turn right around and leave. And that's actually one of the many endings. If they do a lot of endings like that, it could do well. And they have been working on it for a very long time, so it's possible, but I'm not holding any expectations on the whole thing. But I am looking forward to the idea of gathering evidence and accusing all the wrong people and just spiraling on the completely incorrect path. Oh, jeez, I burned my hand. Whoops. Ha-ha! It's back! Back for revenge! Anyways, enough rambling. By the way, when that game does come out, if I am able to get it, I am going to be streaming that absolutely. And I am looking forward to any and everyone in the comments telling me how wrong I am and reminding me to accuse everyone. Even if it's wrong. It's just gonna be a fun party for everyone. Alright. Now, let's... Someone escaped the fire.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
Yep.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's more, too. The bodies were displaced.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without
But
your
were they?
authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Also that, which I don't recall, but thankfully we're a top-notch detective that knows these things.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This
The fire
clock
started at
burned
10.
Before 10 p.m.
That's
Ow.
impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller, huh? Who's this doctor?
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on.
I see every reason. If he was close to the family, he may know of the family fortune. Which, I'm just assuming, this is a friggin' mansion. Of course they have a fortune. So, maybe he was after that. Or, the fact that Sarah, because she has the visions and whatnot, and puts the visions into her paintings, maybe he wanted a piece of that. And learn the ancient secrets of how she knows what it is that she knows. You know, Cthulhu type stuff. Also, stop that. I can see your shadow. Logan's in the window. Looking in. Meow.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure
Yeah,
liked
it's
that.
empty now.
No glass.
This isn't whiskey, it's sake, but still.
One of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
Alright. What do we got here? It wasn't just an accident. There was definitely a fight going
I
on.
firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Ow!
What's your theory?
Would you just put that thing away, can I? No, I can't put it away. Ugh, it's permanent. And because I talk a lot, it's gonna burn my fingers off. Crime of passion? Nah. Oh, no! Stop! Sorry. Why is it that, I can't remember it all. I've got to watch Wayne's World again. There's so many great lines in that. Anyway, the couple had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
We'll have to go into the past. Oh, wait. I didn't even see this door. What a great detective I am, huh? Ooh, we got a thing. Also, there's an objective of some sort. Oh, no, that's my
just
objective.
ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing,
Oh, put that up.
I'd be in serious trouble.
You'd be in serious trouble. Wait, where'd you go? Okay then. I'm gonna go this way. I'm out of time, but like usual when I do these things, ooh, nice. I want to keep going, at least to learn a little bit more. There's documents.
This door is locked.
Jammed. At least it's not Dark Corners of the Earth. Another great Cthulhu game. Rat. At least, as long as it's not about a dozen that are running towards me and away and, like, out of this building, because that's usually a bad sign. Ooh, we got a thing! History of Malcolm X. No, medicine in the 15, 16, 17, 18th century. XV is 15, V is 5, X is 10, and 3 I's is just 3. I would like to learn more. Wait, what? 18? That's what I said, right? Retcon stuff. I totally said that. 18th. Yeah, I knew that. Anyway. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from the continents considered inferior. Inferior? Like what? Vodayan magics, medicine, and such like that? Probably. There is a great deal of... I am lightning, and I got scared by lightning. There. Anyway. Boop. Is there a name for this style of boarding up windows? It seems, I mean, I'd imagine haphazard would be a perfect way of describing it, because that's exactly what it is. How's that going to stop anybody? They can just break a window and just kick with enough force to knock off a couple boards and be in. This type of protection against... Also, what is that going to help? This type of architectural kerfufflery is going to warrant a drink. Give me a second. Round 2 is always the fun part. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, here we get... Ooh, what's this?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Yeah, because we can CSI the bloodstains from here. Right, that's totally what's going on. Alright, now, let's... I have no idea how long I've been doing this, but I'm gonna keep going until something interesting happens. I mean, we've seen interesting stuff, but you know what I mean.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Oh, these are the front doors. Let me sneak a peek. Yeah, that's a whole lot of what outside there. That's not going to help anything. How did you get a picture that high up? My goodness. I want to see a documentary on mansions, and specifically, painting mountings. It sounds boring, I know, but just the way they mount these things seems so ridiculous. I know it's probably with a big giant ladder, but
Lyrics
still.
Of the Drunken Sailor, the sea shanty.
Ah, what perfect chances these are. I mean, I'm not a sailor, but I am drunk. Well, not really, kinda. I've got, a little bit left. Down the hatch. Or maybe not, because I suck at drinking. I nearly spilt all of it down my beard. This beard that I hate having, I'm going to have to get rid of it soon. Anyway. It takes a second. I don't normally drink sake, but thankfully the location that I get it from is sufficiently cheap enough. And also, this is the only brand of sake that's available there, by the way, which severely irks me. For those curious, not sponsored, by the way, as usual. The finest sake, I'm going to butcher this, Gekikan. Ding! Is the YouTube copyright bot gonna knock down my video because I did that? Also, I do want to test a weird thing, so just bear with me for a second as I spout random nonsense. Bomb. CIA. I just want to see if they're going to be like, oh, these words were technically spoken, so this must be a terrorist thing. Let's attack it from all fronts. I'm weird, I know.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Ooh.
1818.
I'm actually in the process of reading that. Well, reading. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. The Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is a long listen, so it's in the process. But it is definitely a fascinating read, I must say. Ooh! Also, I'm getting a lot of comments here. I've chugged 4 shots. This is gonna be fun soon. Indeedy do. Oh, jeez. I had twins. My goodness. Excuse me.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I am living lightning. You are nature. Stay back. Oh, goodness. Ooh, what do we got here? Excuse me, your lantern is causing glare. Thank you. Oh, great. Now mine is causing glare. I can't see where the place, the stuff is.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
I mean, it makes sense. He's basically Alfred to Batman. Does that mean that... Ooh, Charles Hawkins could be an evil Batman? In a place like this? It makes sense. Anyway.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
You know, everybody knows the story. I have never actually read or listened to the Moby Dick tale, or the Dickie Mo tale. Actually, I have seen the Dickie Mo tale. What was that, Simpsons, I think? I can't remember. And Jared's sitting there with bird face. Oh, jeez, I didn't see that. Burp the sandwich back onto the sandwich. I totally did. Oh, that was a fun time. I was nibbling down on or rather, chowing down. I was hungry. On a Subway sandwich, one of those flatbread things, you know? And I burped one of those epic burps, you know, right from the pit of your stomach, and it just wells up like... Just one of those really long, satisfying burps. Oh, it was awesome. And right after, I was like, oh my freaking god. Because, you know, I had a mouthful of sandwich. And I just said that. Burp the whole sandwich back onto the sandwich. Yes, it doesn't make sense, but neither do I. Huh. A still life, I guess? Though that's rather interesting, isn't it? All the furniture here, it looks like stuff, maybe... Can I zoom? No, I can't. It looks like stuff spilt onto the table. And a dresser with a drawer shoved so far out that it's almost falling down. That's interesting. Why am I not investigating this stuff? Anyway. More comments? Hey! Better than Fleshy Wind Tunnel. Yeah, I do that too. Actually, need to right now as well. I am a fart bag. I'm not ashamed. I have no shame. Ooh, Dracula. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Actually, that looks like an older version of Alucard. Stop doing that! Frickin' lightning storm out there. Ooh. That looks like every book in Skyrim. Did I already delete that? I can't remember. Not Skyrim, but I have, I re-downloaded, oh, hello. No. I'm gonna turn you off. I don't trust the Green Lantern things. Never have, really. I mean, just for a sec, think for a minute. Green Lantern, right? He has the magical ability of being able to create light constructs, solid light, out of his imagination. And as a superhero... No, not as a superhero, because Superman farts out a new power every year or so. Green Lantern is limited by his imagination. He only has, what, like... The only Green Lantern stuff I know is from the games, so I know from a gameplay perspective there have to be limitations on what your character can do, but just saying that every time the Green Lantern tries to do a thing, he does it the same way every single time. You must have variety of all sorts if your imagination is your limitation. Just... it ticks me off so much just thinking about it. Moving on. Before I have an aneurysm.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Ooh. I actually didn't know that. Read that again.
Greek mythology.
Hecate.
Hecate, goddess of the dead,
Hecate.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Tartarus is a location in hell, according to Greek mythology. One of the... oh, man. This is like the way back knowledge of Greek mythology that I have. I know it, but it's... I can't place it. It's one of those things. I'm gonna have to watch some Greek mythology documentaries now. Ooh, was ist das? Excuse me.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
The apocalypse of mankind? Buildings falling apart? Probably not, because, well, here's a dumb moment of me. This is the 1920s. When were skyscrapers a thing? I actually don't know. Like, I think New York was one of the first places that actually did the whole skyscraper thing. Hello.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Oh, that's another one I need to read.
The mysteries of the deep.
Under the sea, under the sea. You know, I donate plasma a lot, and they, I forgot who it was. I think it's the main guy who's actually in charge of the whole thing. Not director, manager. Seasonal manager? No. The manager. He decided, ooh, hello, a crowbar! Wow, I said that really weird. Normally I can't reach those high notes. That was interesting. Anyway, found a crowbar. Probably belongs to the caretaker Silas.
A crowbar could prove useful.
Wait a minute. If he's just a caretaker, then he's not a butler. And that means he's not Alfred. Which means that Charles Hawkins is not Dark Batman. Darn! My theory has been blown out of the water! Alright. Let me get a little sip in here. Gozer! Oh dear! Yeah, that's just what we need. The god of chaos. Gozer! Wait, not god of chaos. Gozer the Gozerian. Gozer the Destructor. Gozer the Destructor! That's what his title was. His, her, it, whatever. Yeah. Now, I do have... I don't know if you can see this. There we go. That's kind of showing up. I've got this much left. I'm actually going to save that and do future episodes so I can prolong this whole drunken Let's Play type thing. Mostly because it's just fun. And I get a lot more content in. I don't particularly like going past 40 minutes, but you know what? A game like this deserves to be played more. So I'm gonna do that. I don't have any company coming over. Thankfully, Raziel, almost said his real name there. You are not meant to know! Actually, it's legitimately fine, but I like keeping the thing going of my best friend Raziel, my brother in character, Raziel and Xelion, you know, that sort of thing. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, a broken door. Delightful. My favy. Locked?
Locked.
Locked. And like I started... nice claw marks. Like I started saying a bit ago, at least it's not like Dark Corners of the Earth, and every single door... Ooh, an open one. Every single door is either... Don't do that! Anyway, every single door is either locked, jammed, or it won't open. And only those three. There's a billion doors that are locked, and you can only say one of those three lines.
The boys' room.
The boys' room. In the boys' room, ba ba da ba. That's not how that song goes. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, that's adorable! Oh my goodness! Imagine how much cuter the Cowardly Lion would be if he had glasses like that. Oh, that's cute! The hell is that? Prague? Probably not. I reinstalled Deus Ex Mankind Divided. That takes place in Prague, at least at the start, so I've got that on the mind. all locations that look slightly better than my hometown are Prague now. Okay, I gotta say here for a sec, this is brilliant. This kid, pretty darn smart. He's got the archers on an elevated position so that they can hit their targets, but their targets will have a much more difficult time hitting them. Now, mind you, you would have... Forgive me, but I have to do this because I watch Shadowversity. You're going to have, in order for the archers to be much better protected, you're going to have some placements in the front, known quite well as matriculations! Anyway, the little slit things where they can fire their arrows from. Watch Shadowversity, by the way. He's a lot funnier than I am.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Probably the legends of evil. And from the look of things, they got in from the inside. Saboteurs! By the way, if you ever wonder if I know what I'm doing, I don't. Also, another weird thing. Oh, this is actually really cool. A little castle set out of books. Cool. I, as a child, never did the fort thing. I never had a box fort. I never had cardboard armor. I never did that. And I feel like I really missed out on a big chunk of childhood. Whoa. Slender man, something, 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 something. Anyway. A book!
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must
Today's
have read
Tom
it to her
Sawyer.
before bed.
Curled away. Oh, dear. I've had that position before. I was the kid. Dad got mad and yelled at me, told me off, did something. Admittedly, all the mistakes I made as a child were my fault. Looking back, I can see that, but still, as a kid, being yelled at by a parent hurts. And it just feels like nothing, absolutely nothing can comfort you. But then Mama comes in, tells you it's going to be alright, and a little book to read. I didn't really have books to read. I didn't do the comic thing. I didn't read a lot of books. I was a boring kid. Wait a second.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
What was wrong with this family?
I mean, everything, probably, but why is the kid getting sick? Who's prescribing the sleeping pills? The family doctor that was close to the family. Yes, that was completely circular logic, but yeah. Dr. Fuller. I'm willing to bet he's the one prescribing all these sleeping pills to everybody. Because the sleeping pills were in the warehouse, weren't they? And now, I had the sleeping pills. How connected am I to this family in this place of dark water? Am I gonna turn into a fish man? Probably not. This is not The Shadow over Innsmouth. This is Call of Cthulhu. Both bestsellers, but not actually connected. The Shadow over Innsmouth is the story of Dagon, that god. The Call of Cthulhu is the story of Cthulhu, quite obviously. Nyarlathotep is, of course, the story of Nyarlathotep, and the King in Yellow is the story of Hastur. As you do.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
I wish I drew
Simon's
things as a
troubles went
child.
beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Most definitely. Now, full disclosure, I do know the monster, kinda. Like, like I said, I was doing other things while watching Jesse Cox play on my computer, so I was looking this way, they were screaming this way, so, you know, that's a thing. But anyway, let's... Back to the future. Alright. The boys' room. Dun dun dun! Oh, jeez, I didn't even notice. What? Ah. They were pushed over here.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Terrifying nightmares of indescribable torture. Which make for great sci-fi. Well, there's a question. Is esoteric, forbidden knowledge, and ancient elder gods that could destroy us with a single thought count as sci-fi or fantasy? That's the thing about cosmic horror. That's why I love Lovecraft so much. He does it so well. But I really can't quantify it into a category. Ooh, a key. Hello. A key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. How do you know that? There's no description on that thing. Oh, hello.
What will her room reveal about her?
Excuse me. Oh, a padlock. Wait, don't I have a key, though? I can just... Oh, well, it worked. Oh, I'll take it. Ortega. Obscure names and references to Castlevania. Always a good time.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
100 or 190 tablet tritituates. Wait a sec. I didn't even know that was a thing. I know barbiturates, but tritituates? Is that a triple of dose? Number 68. Dover's powder grain. I can't read the rest. Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Yes, indeed. Sleeping pills and alcohol. It's actually really amazing that we're not dead already. Doink. I remember... What game was it? Fahrenheit. Well, in the States it was known as Indigo Prophecy. That's what it was. There was a moment near the start where you could drink alcohol and then take not sleeping pills, pain pills, and you would just keel over and die right then and there. Ooh, interesting. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Let's get a good look going on. We got something that looks like it would move so fast it seems to teleport. Maybe some kind of phase beast or displacer beast of some sort. Towering tentacled things that kind of look like the Reapers from Mass Effect. And that looks like a lighthouse. I bet you the lighthouse that's outside of Darkwater. Interesting. I like it. Oh, occultism progress. Awesome. Oh, don't I have a point? I have 2 points. Awesome. So I can do this. Alright, rank 4 psychologist. And 4... No, I wasn't going to do that. Investigation or spot hidden. Investigation. We'll put both of it... Oh, right, that was my last point. Alright, so bump up that at least a little bit. Validate. Now, I don't remember how far back this is actually going to put me, so we're just going to do ourselves a lengthy episode.
A barbiturate prescription.
I hope that's okay with everybody. And let's see here. Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside Institute, Darkwater, Massachusetts. I don't know why that's capitalized. 07-21-24. 1921 or 1920? Wait, they're not 24. What is it? I have no idea what year it is, which is no surprise because I'm me. After you live for 1,500 years, you kind of forget what day it is. 17 milligrams of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fullard. Cat. Take 2 Darkwater General Store. Okie dokie. So he was one of those house doctors. He comes here, writes up the prescription, gives it to you, and then you go from here to the Darkwater General Store. Okie dokie.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Unlikely from what I've seen, though at the same time, she may or may not have been heavily medicated. Not too sure, actually. But I have my doubts. Oh, I already looked there. Okay, into the next room. Ooh, hello! This looks like one of Zell's gateways to another dimension. Ooh, what's this? Some kind of monster. Let's just stand in the middle of the summoning circle.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Probably trying to figure out the message behind the disturbing, dark, devious paintings that she's been drawing. Probably as a guided hand. But, oh, bloody hell. Come on. There. Oh. There it goes. Ooh, nice scratches along the door and wall. Anything else? Ah! A face! Nice.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Painting. The Shambler for FS gift. Also, painting for FS exhibition 1,680. Holy moly! That's a lot of dough. An account book. D account book. Dracula? No. Dracula is not in this.
Given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Francis, how did I know? Was that part of the book? Did I miss that? I probably did. But yeah, another reason that I want to keep going is this game doesn't really have very good checkpoints, so...
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried.
Well, it kind of
Since
does.
she wasn't giving any signs of life.
But... Logan, would you... What? Logan, how did you get inside? Well, that's a thing. Now I have to look for another hole in my house. Bloody hell. Anyway, to my very dearest Sarah. Ever since you left to bury yourself away in that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last one, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Cool. Oh my, that statue's quite melted, hasn't it? Interesting. Doesn't seem like a candle of any kind. Maybe that's more accurate than we know. Dun dun dun. Anyway, moving along. Let's, I've already explored that part, so that's not a door. Ah, here we go.
Bradley?
Ding it.
Is that you?
Eh? Wait a sec. That door's open. Let's investigate. He had a meltdown. Sunglasses. Yeah! Awesome. Love it. Ooh, a cutscene. Anybody being suspicious up here? Possibly trying to be inconspicuous? Nice, a lantern. All's quiet on the Western Front. This must be the painting room. Wait a second, that's us! How'd she know who we are? Already. Oh, geez, hi, how you doing? What the?
Stop!
Get back here with that painting! Get out of here, lantern! Whee! Thud. He's over here somewhere.
Bradley,
Ah!
did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
There's a dude running around here with a painting.
All right.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
It could possibly be the criminal.
I'll cover you.
Alright. But unfortunately, I have been going on far too long, and I gotta pee. So, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. This, of course, has been me rambling on in Let's Play Call of Cthulhu.
This door
With me,
was closed
XelionGraves.
earlier.
Interesting. Stop! Hammer time! Anyway, we will continue this in the next episode. For now, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.